All right, we're here. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another daytime live stream. It's Monday. Don't commit self destruct. It's not worth it, guys. Hey, look at this. Wow, what a beautiful stack of PSA slabs. This just returned to me. I think I already saw the grades on this one. And I wasn't impressed. There were a lot of cards that didn't get the grade I'd hoped for, but that's okay. Harsh grading is good. I like harsh grading. PSA does grade harshly, despite perhaps the stereotype that they don't. They do. They grade very harshly. All right, move this over here. We're going to start going through those cards, and we're going to start getting priced up, too. All right, let's do it. What's up, Snoopy? So, first of all, wow. This Charizard half deck, it graded 9. Very beautiful card. You can see it's a little fat on the bottom, thin on the top. So I think that grade was appropriate. You know, I think in my mind when I bought it, I was hoping, oh, maybe it would have a chance. But no, it's so obvious. It's way off center. Look at that Charizard. He's definitely going to get priced up. Beautiful card. Since he is a 9, you will get him for a cheaper price. But let's see what else. We got this goofy Beedrill 9. I keep sending these Beedrills out. I don't know why. I must be addicted to Beedrill. Here is a Blastoise Pokemon base set. Okay, grade in 5. It'd be pretty cheap. Look at this. There's Charizard 5. At some point, I had like a million of these Pikachus, so I think I just grabbed some. Here's one. Pikachu VMAX looks great. Charizard Flashfire only grading 9. That's a bummer. Here's an Evolutions Charizard grading 10. Let me turn this down a little bit. Seeing the slabs is my favorite part. We're playing some Minecraft music today again. I'm enjoying the Minecraft music. Wow! These guys look amazing. So it looks like I sent off a couple of these too. Yeah, there was some point where I bought like 40 of these. I just grabbed a couple. Those Japanese cards grade 10 very easily. Here is a beautiful Dark Raticate from Team Rocket Returns, but seems to have graded 9. What a bummer. Yeah, what a bummer. So close to a 10 probably. Those are really expensive because those Rocket Return packs cost a bazillion. Look at this. Koro comic for February 2022. Pikachu VMAX. I might have to keep that one for myself. If you look deep into the card, what you will see... Can I show it off? Should be like right there. But it's kind of hard to show off. We had it for a minute. Oh, there it is. You see that print line? There's a print line running right here. There it is. Yeah, it's hard to see because the light's reflecting off of it. There, you can see it. See it? And it goes vertically right there. PSA considers that a 10. So that is a print line that is hidden within the texturing of the card. We've talked about this subject many times. For whatever reason, PSA does not penalize a card for that. So neither do I. Look at that Dragonite. Beautiful Dragonite 10. I actually remember this. I opened this one on TikTok. So I took a box of... Oh, they're both graded 10. That's nice. I took a box of Pokemon Go and opened it on TikTok, and I was lucky enough to get a little Dragonite in mine. How nice is that? So he's back, and we're probably going to sell him off. Be happy you got a 10. Yeah, that's a Koro comic Pikachu. Look at this! Damn, dude. Ma Wild 10 from Crystal Guardian. That's real nice. That'll be like a $250 to $350 card. He's real rare. He's going to be like pop 30 maybe. Very rare. Very cool. Look at this bummer. Oof. 9 on that horsey. Yeah. You can see he's off center. He's got a little whiting on the edge. He deserves a 9, but I'm sure anytime you see a 9 on those old Rocket Return cards, you're like, oh man, if only that had been a 10. Oh man. I've graded so many Rocket Return cards, and only like 2 of them ever graded 10. Whoa! Old Maid Gengar. I'm always showing off the Old Maid collection, and so now you guys are going to see... There we go. We got 3 of these. Now you guys are going to see the value of the Old Maid cards because we're going to come up with the price on that in a minute. Very cool. If you do not have an Old Maid Gengar in your collection, what's wrong with you? You're crazy. Can't go on without Old Maid Gengar. He got to get a price. Very cool. Shouldn't be too expensive. All right, how about this Trico? Crystal Guardian Trico, very nice. Must have one of those. Yeah. No rarity symbol Polyrath grading a high 7. That's going to be expensive. These no rarity cards are not cheap, guys. Those are real expensive. Okay, Toga P8 from Rocket Returns. That's a real bummer. You know, just going from a 9 to an 8 is dude, I wonder if this would just get a higher grade if I send it to CGC. Yeah, I don't know. I would rather have a 9. Just bought my first graded card, which was a Jump Bluff Neo 9. Oh, very nice. I remember dipping my toes in the water. Do you know what the first graded card I bought was? It was first edition Team Rocket Dark Hypno Hollow PSA 9. It cost me $30. I never forgot. It was like 30 or 35 bucks. And so it was real cheap. And I was just messing around. Honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I remember the old Team Rocket cards. I like Dark Hypno. He was a really cool card. Of course, he's not the most popular card in that set. But I bought him for like 30 bucks a long time ago. And back then, I would have never predicted myself spending $10,000 or $22,000 on a Charizard one day. I did not know I was going down that pathway, but I was. All right, we got more cards to show off. Let's get these all up over here. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to the live stream, the most consistent live stream on the internet. Hey, look at this. Base set seeking. Wow, how did this not get off center? They just call it a 6. They're like, yeah, that's a 6. How is this a 6? It's not damaged. It's just printed really, really off center. That's got to be an OC grade. Look at that. Look at the difference. So, do you have to apply for the off-center grade? I'm gonna send this to CGC. You know, it's not gonna be, PSA doesn't do OC anymore, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, we're sending this to CGC because that deserves an OC grade. It's so cool looking. That should be considered an error. All right, we got Charizard 4. Ooh. What's up, P-Wen? Yo, how you been? What's up, Mining? Charizard 4 looking nice. Now look at this. This is so cool. Oh, man. That's beautiful. That is Garchomp C from 2009. Wow. That's going to go for quite a bit of money, I'm guessing. That is really cool looking. This is probably like $300 if I had to guess. Man, that's neat. Japanese DP is so hard to find. There we go. You gotta get priced up for sure. We got a damaged Mewtwo Strikes Back. You know, it's funny, these cards, they all bend in the promo pack that they arrive in because there's like this plastic toy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's for playing the card game, but it bends, it warps the card inside. So it's surprisingly difficult to get a 10 on those. But now I have something very cool to show you about that subject because I did get a 10. Look at that. That is a 10 Mewtwo Strikes Back Armored Mewtwo. That's going to be a really good one too. I sent for the Rocket Sneak Attack 10. Nice. I'm so poor, I can't afford anything. Get that job, man. Go get a job. Start saving up. You can buy some really cool cards. And maybe your card collection will appreciate in value over time. Look at that Charmander. Mine has. My card collection has appreciated so much. It's crazy. Actually, I have a great example of that. I am selling off some of my cards. This is one of the cards I'm selling off. I had more than one Rocket Sneak Attack. Did you know I bought this card for $74 back in the day? And I'm selling it for $250. So that's times what? Like times 3 point something, 3.5 maybe. So the value of my money went up by 3.5. And somebody just mentioned that they're buying this from me because that's the going rate for it now. But that's because Pokemon cards go up in price over time. Rare Pokemon cards go up in time. You gotta go up in value over time. You gotta be real careful because some of this modern stuff, there's too much of it. So if you get modern, you're just enjoying it for its own sake. You're not expecting it to go up in value. Okay, so that's it. That's my opinion on modern. Some of the modern will go up in value after a longer period of time, but it will take a longer period of time, in my opinion. Cool. Oh man, this is a bummer too. What is this? A 9 on this Charizard. That's just too bad. Is it the same problem? Yeah, it's the same problem as the other one. It's off center. Damn. Dude, that is so cool, but it only got 9. It only got 9. Those are some nice cards, mister. Thanks, Quali. I appreciate it. You like the variety I'm sending off? I'm sending off some cool cards, aren't I? Sticking to rare stuff, old stuff. That got a 9. And that got a 9. Man. These cards are honestly so nice. It's a bummer when they grade 9. Again, these are the Series 1 cards. I was explaining last night how incredibly difficult it is to actually get a 10 on the Series 1 cards. I'm not talking about Pokemon, Topps Chrome. I think Chrome, I have a suspicion Chrome has an easy time getting 10. But the actual Series 1 cards, it's like so close to impossible to get 10. I feel like I have to at least try to... well, I don't know. Should I cross-grade these? I have to consider cross-grading these. I have to. I don't know. PSA probably did find something on them, though. So, yeah, it hurts me. All right. Face reveal on the reflection. How's it going, everybody? Here's Blastoise, Blasty Boy, looking good. We have, I think Mr. John actually submitted these. Here's Dark Charizard, first edition holo. Wow. That graded 5. He's pretty off-center. Look at the off-centering here. You know, I wonder if it regraded into a CGC 6, if it would be worth that cost of regrading it. You know what I mean? That's the subject. A lot of people have been talking about that lately. Does Blastoise do well as an investment? Yeah, Blastoise does fine. Blastoise is very popular. Blastoise, even Venusaur. But Charizard's obviously the chase. But here's the problem. You can't obtain Charizard for cheap right now. So if you buy an expensive Charizard, he's not going to go up by much more. He's already expensive. Usually what you have to do is find something that people don't understand. Like you see this card right here. A lot of people don't understand this card. You and I understand this card because we're besties and we hang out together. And we open so many. But let me show you something. You guys got to see this. This is crazy. So downstairs, Mr. John has like 6 empty boxes of Series 1. Now we zoom in here. Those are all empty boxes of Topps over there. We open so much Topps together that we uniquely understand how rare this occurrence is. This is actually crazy rare right here, this Charmander, because he almost always gets ruined when you open up the card pack. This is never a 10. So we got one that actually graded 10. This is super rare. And those boxes are already expensive. So the market doesn't understand this card. That's what's going on. The market needs education to understand this Charmander. And I might hold on to him, to be honest with you. But yeah, so the market needs education to understand how rare that Charmander is. And he's rare because he never pulls out that way. He never pulls out. He never comes out of the booster pack that way. He always gets ruined when you peel the cards apart. Damn, look at these Dark Blastoises. If you add 6 and 4 together, that's 10. Mister, you're too much of a clean freak. You need to relax. I know. Can you give the crowd some tips on how to sell cards easily? How to easily sell cards. You should open up an eBay account and build up your reputation on eBay. You probably should have an Instagram as well. I do a lot of business off of eBay, but I meet the person on eBay first. So what you should do is get your eBay account, make your Instagram account have the exact same name as your eBay account. Because sometimes when I'm buying an expensive item and I see their eBay name, I go and check Instagram for their eBay name. And if I find them over there, I say, sell this to me privately. And let's cut the difference on the eBay fee. So I say, I get 6%, you get 6% off. So we both take 6% off the price you're wanting, right? So Instagram's a great place to develop a sort of Pokemon portfolio. You could take a picture of every one of your cards, and people do use that social media to buy and sell cards with each other. Darn, that graded a lot lower than I thought. Same with this guy. So, I had 3 of them. Okay, here we are. So this one, there we go. I had a real nice one. Look at that. Team Aqua's Walrein. But, you know, it's not just Instagram. You probably ought to have more than one social media. Pokemon cards are all about showing off, so you got to have some form of a social media where you're showing off. Very important. And this helps people know what you have. And you have to take pictures of everything you've got. People need to know what you have. And, yeah, and so, you know, networking's really important. If you're trying to sell cards, people need to know what you got. You need to take the time to talk to them. You need to take the time to let them know what you got. That's all very important. Look at this. Team Aqua's Aggron. Wow. So cool, man. Team Aqua's Cacturne. So neat. Ooh. Look at that. That's another one of those Garchomp Giratinas. Wow. These sell pretty fast. I've had these before. and they're all gone. Important to reputation in the selling game. Well, not just a reputation, but you want to pick like a catchy name for your eBay account. Pick a real catchy name and then build that eBay account by selling little things on it all the time. Just constantly sell. And then have your Instagram account name be the exact same name as your eBay. So I think that's a really good tip. Oh, that's the Dark Magician girl next. She came back. I didn't know she was in this submission. I hear selling Pokewares on the corner is good business practice. Yeah. Here we are. Here we go. Whoa. Hey, that's that card that what's his name sold to me. Remember that? I don't even remember that guy's name. It's been a while. He was like Joey Barton and like a couple other guys that used to try to snipe the live customs. He did. He sniped over and over again, and then he dipped, man. I haven't heard from him in a while. We should come back and buy all my live customs again. So there's Dark Magician Girl. Okay, here's some more of these badly graded armored Mewtwo's. Wow, this got really rough grades. Questioning if it would have been smarter to send all these to CGC, actually, you know. But it's too late for that. Pick a catchy name. Just put XX on both sides of the name, 420 at the end. For example, TheCardconomist, 420XX. Hey, mister, how do you perform a Y turn? Listen, mister, if you're needing tips on how to give your girlfriend a good time, we can talk about that. But I'm busy right now. All right, here's Pikachu VMAX, grading 10. That's pretty stupid. That got an 8. We might as well just give that one away. Here's Clara. Ooh. Karina. Ooh. Damn, look at these guys. These guys got killed. PSA graded these horribly rough. It reminds you, do not grade cards with PSA if they have a slight warp or slight bend in it. PSA just drops it right down to 6. Evolution's 9. That's pointless. Yeah, like the same here. This card's probably got like a dinked corner. There it is. Check this out. All right, hold on. See that? All right, so it's got a bad corner, right? So what did PSA do? They drop it all the way down to 6. This would be like a 7 or an 8 with CGC. They'd be like, 8. Bummer, man. PSA is way too rough on the mid-grade. I think that they're wrong on the mid-grades. That is too rough. It just got one flaw on it. It's a bumped corner, and they're like, yeah, it's like the worst card ever. Darn, I got an 8. Is this another Gengar? Damn, that's cool. I love these Gengars. Oh, what's this? Yo! Oh, that's got to be listed. Oh, I'm not even showing it off. I just got a doorbell ring. I'll be right back. I got to answer the door. All right, I'm back. And you know what? I think I might have just got a CGC return. No, this was definitely PSA again. Or, try not to trip here. Barely any walking room. I'm out of breath. He gave me a bunch of boxes, so I was like throwing them all inside. Ugh. 2 PSA returns today. Modern to the trash. Yeah, I mean, it's cool and all. I can appreciate modern for the art, right? You think a lot of people are doing that? I think people appreciate modern for the art. And it could take a while, but modern will one day be vintage. But it will take a while. Hit that like button for me, guys. I see we only have 27 likes. Whew. Wow. That came out of Soldier's Return. Hey, that's me. Yo! What's this? That's a bummer. I'm number 28 to like. Oh, thanks, Joey Albrecht. Okay, we got Boobies Girl. Look at this. I sent some experimental cards out. Trigon Kurumi for you Weiss guys. That sucks. Mister should open up the very first Pokemon card shop for Lake of the Ozarks. You know, it's really not a bad idea. I like that idea. Hey, you just said they don't do off-centering. They do! 8OC. So, I don't understand. I can see that this one on the right has slightly more to the bottom, but I mean, they're both really off-center. You're telling me this one's just a 6 and this one's a valuable OC grade? I mean, come on, dude. Actually, it looks like the border's thicker on the one on the right. On the top border's thicker. Just because these cards were printed differently back in the day. Alignment dot. Is that what this is? Hold on. That alignment dot? There's no dot on the gold. I'm going to send this to CGC for the OC. So here we have a defective OC card. And this is a bummer too, huh? We got 9 on the Dark Doug trio. Bummer. All right. Oops. I think you guys were talking about that. So what we got here is a lot of beautiful cards to price up. I wish I had like a moderator could price up some of these modern cards for me. If there's a mod, maybe you just look up the cheapest buy now prices on some of these for me and just tell me. We just go by cheapest buy now price, right? Yes, the dot needs to be there for the OC grade. 147 people, only 40 likes. Booby card 10K. Booby card 10K. Mods are off today. We got some of these. What about this Dark Magician Girl? Should I keep this? I'm not really a Yu-Gi-Oh collector, and it's only an 8. You know what? It's only an 8. I answered my own question. All right. So if any of the moderators, I'll let the moderators help me with the pricing. If you guys, Mr. Price the Garchomp. There we go. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Hold on. Get this over here. Maybe I just do it myself while we're live. The thing is, we just got another shipment right now. We just got another shipment from PSA of cards, and I could just go through those, but Mike's side, I trust Mike's side. Let's get Mike's side's help. This is why Mike's side's the best mod. 150. There we go. All right. Let's get this Ray. He's very cool, right? If it's like a card like this Charizard, I'll price it myself. I think it's a bit more complex. Broco C. Fwee. That Garchomp 125. Snorlax 150 by now. Free shipping. Okay. Rayquaza. Damn, people want 350 for the 8 Dark Magician Girl. An 8. Yes. Well, I think it's because the raw card itself is real expensive, right? I mean, we've been opening up tons of the Ghosts from the Past, and we're just not pulling Ghost Rares out of them. Raw card is so hard to pull. I love your Charmander from Topps. That's a very beautiful card. Yeah, it is. Rayquaza is 35. I gotta let just Mike's side do it, okay? All right, there we go. And you don't have to if you don't want to, Mike side. Ultimately I can price these up. Some cards are a little weird to price up. Little birdie! That's right. So this is a booby card from Y. Schwartz. Got 3 tens of it. Now, what is this called? Trying on Kurumi. Well, there's none for sale of these. What do you guys think the price on this would be? You guys make a guess what you think the price ought to be. Jolteon promo 155 says Real Anthony. So Real Anthony, I need you to be real honest about it. That's not a promo, by the way. That is the Japanese one. So you can't make a mistake like that if you're going to help me price it, okay? So if you're a moderator and you want to help me price these cards, you can. Rayquaza 200, Jolt promo 150. I tell you guys what, don't worry about it. Don't worry about pricing. I'll privately price it. Don't worry about it. If I have like a moderator do the pricing, I'll train them first. You guys need like training on pricing basically. It's a little complex. 40 for Kurumi. All right, here we are. All right, Jolteon. The real price on this Jolteon is $200. That's the actual cheapest buy now. Jolteon, it's 170 in SGC, I think. Well, that's nice, but this is a PSA grade, and people want the PSA. All right, so let's see what's next. We've got... Now, if I was selling SGC, that would be useful. Cloud Opus. So we got a Hollow Cloud from Opus. This is the Soldier's Return Cloud. The only instance of this is a BGS 9.5 for 150. This is not a BGS 9.5. This is the actual PSA grade. I'm going to say 200 on this cloud, okay? So there it is, cloud. That's why people open that, by the way. You pull that cloud. This is Trying on Kurumi. It's just a sexy card, already graded. So the price of the grade is in there. And there's a value to the raw card itself. I'm going to make it $57 for Kurumi. The last one's going to be $65, okay? Buy 2 slabs, get 1 free? No. It's buy 2 slabs, get 4 free. Okay, so this will be 125 on this card. This is 125 on that Charizard. Team Rocket. Okay, this is $242. Rayquaza 8. I'm not expecting that to be worth a lot. So this is going to be about $64. Oh, this is a big deal. Armored Mewtwo. Wow, this is actually fairly cheap at 120 bucks. That's it, huh? 120. Weird, because I sent so many off to grade and they were so sincerely expensive. Makes me feel like this is undervalued. This is undervalued. Well, that's too bad. Can I send Dink's nudes to be graded? Okay, here is the Charizard. This is hard to grade. That card is. That seems like it's too cheap. Wow, this is still really expensive. This is... I'm smarter. I'm better. Hit that subscribe button. OC Brock. I don't really know. What do people pay for those OC grades these days? Seems like an item to put into auction almost. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't really know. So I'm not sure. He is a Brock. Let's do 90 bucks on Brock. So OC Brock, 90. Dark Doug Trio. I do not need this Dark Doug Trio. I got the PSA 10 version of him because I'm rich. Back in the day when I bought mine, he was real cheap. He got pricey since then. Okay, this is 140. Mister's cleaning money in the Ozarks. Dark Magician Girl, she is for sale. This is Ghost of the Past. $375. Wow. Okay, we got the promo card here. And this is why it sells so fast. It's real cheap, actually. This is a $60 card, guys. How could you not want one? That is a Pikachu. I know for a fact there were a couple of these Pikachus hanging around. Whoa! $175 on this card. Yowza. He was, he was really hard to actually pull this card out of the Japanese set. This is 75, the Team Magma card. I might keep this. I don't know. I'm a male. I'm a man. I'm a he. It depends on if I agree with the price, because if it's underpriced, I don't want to sell it. You know what? I don't even see one of these for sale. I do not even see one of these for sale. What is it going by? Number 10, animation series, stick-ons. You know what? I'm not seeing one of these for sale at all. I'm telling you, these are real hard to find because when you open the booster, these sticky cards, they always turn into a lower grade. They turn into a lower grade because, here we are, they're sticking to each other too much. Put that to the side now. How about this Garchomp? Whoa! Look at that. Oh my God. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, are you ready? There it is. There's the price, $130 on the Garchomp 10. That doesn't seem right. That seems a little cheap. I was kind of expecting it to be a little more. Sometimes I think cards like this are forgotten, so nobody knows about them, so that they don't drive the price up. And yeah, that's how it works in the Pokemon card hobby. Sometimes cards aren't very well known. Oh, wait, there's another card to grade back here. Price back here. Oh, the old maid Gengar. The Gengar you don't own. Okay, there's one for sale. Are you... There's one for sale. It's like 500. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. All right, hold on. Let me look up Old Maid. Seems on the high side. I mean, it is, after all. What do they call it? They call it 2019 Pokemon Old Maid. I can't even find it. So if you guys can look up his population, let me know. All right. Look at last sold. Yeah, I guess I will, actually, because I feel in this case, the last sold information, it would be good. There's only one of these Gengars for sale. Oh, wow. Last sold. Whoa. Look at that. Somebody bought one for 800 marked down. Whoa. That's wild. Somebody wanted that card for sure. All right, let's shift these around. You know, I got more cards to show off, but we are 40 minutes in. It's 4:20 p.m. Blaze it, but you know, it's getting later. It's the problem. All right, what was in this one box? I'm curious. What was in this one box? All right, here we are. You gonna smoke weed, Mustle? Smoke weed every day. All right, what we got? Electro, Nidoking, Electabuzz. Aw, that's rough. Aw, oh, oh, that's terrible, man. So many nines. 999. Aw, look at that. That's a 9. Everything's a 9. PSA is so mean to me. That's a 10. That's a 9. 9. 9. Bro, I'm losing money on these. Wonder how many of these would have been CGC 9.5. Whoa. That Ludicolo is about to make up for it, though. Ludicolo to the moon. Ludicolo is a sombrero Pokemon. Isn't that new starter Pokemon, the red starter Pokemon, isn't he going to have like a sombrero or something like that? Wasn't that leaked? I think the new, that was the Pokemon I was going to use, was the red starter. I just like the color red, to be honest. He is Latina. I did not choose to be born Latina. Cap. No, there was a leak of the new Pokemon. Like, somebody was playing the actual video game, and they showed the middle evolution off, and it looked like he was wearing a sombrero. He Mexican. No matches found. Wow. Let's try this then. Let's try Primal Clash. So we're just gonna try Primal Clash. So we're looking for an ancient trait card from Primal Clash, the cheapest one, the first one that shows up. So there's a Sceptile for 144. The Nidoqueen goes for 200. Okay. So there's only two, and I'm going to go with 200 on this guy, because you know why? Because he's not for sale. So I got one for sale. They don't. I'm going to match the price of the Nidoqueen. There it is. Ludicolo. Ooh, baby. Fuecoco evolves to Crocolore. You selling evolving guys? Yes, sir. All right, enough waiting. Let's go over to the PayPals. I think I probably just made some money. Some of you guys are going to jump on these. Mister, I paid for a grade from a Star Wars pack last night in my $19 order. I'll buy another pack. It was the Weiss Schwartz Charizard, or Weiss Star Wars. I have 2 bags. One is Star Wars. Tyler Davis. Okay, Tyler. Here you are. And so you are owed a grade. The pot report on the Gengar is 10. Very cool. Now we know. Tyler Davis. Okay, you got a hollow card here. Tyler Davis, I just graded some of your cards. I was handing grades out today. I won't comment on any of the grades, though. Toss this over here. John will probably post pictures of it soon enough. Let's see. You didn't need a new bag. You said you got 2 bags. Is that right? That's right. You're probably this guy. Oh, man. It's hot in my room. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and turn this air conditioning on. Not air conditioning, the fan. By the way, what is this? Something arrived in the mail. Something real big. Let me see what this is real fast. Yeah, I didn't look at all the mail. Something real large arrived. Where's my pocket knife? I'm going to know what it is that arrived. Sometimes something special arrives. Some kind of restock? Okay, Paradigm Trigger restock. We're good. So I was just curious about that. Paradigm Trigger restock came in. Good. Boop. Let's get this in a sleeve. So we got tons of Pokemons. Tons of them. So you want a Star Wars card graded, huh? All the old made cards have only graded 10 or 9. Well, that's because they're all fresh. Not sitting around in anyone's folders. So you want me to pick out another card to grade? You know, if I didn't pull anything out of here, they're probably not very special, the ones in there. I think I want to send off this Weiss card for you, to be honest. I like these Weiss Hollows. They look really fancy. You know, the Star Wars cards, you need the etched card to come out or some other kind of special rare one. Here we are. On my way to the dentist. Hope we don't have the same one. You'll be fine. Get ready to suffer. All right. I'm sending that Millennial Falcon out. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I found a pack or 3 of my sister's old Pokemon cards she got back in 1998. Unfortunately, they're not looking very good. Well, I mean, you can still extract value out of them. Are they sealed boosters? You could send them off to grade as sealed boosters, by the way. Or you could just sell them as is. They're probably all bent up, if I had to guess. Mister, please don't hurt me. I only ask because I got to get back to work. How's the line? That's a good question. The line's always short. If you ask that question, I'm just going to tell you it's short, okay? All right, here goes. Tyler Davis. I'm never going to answer, oh, it's a long line. I apologize, though, because I know you got to get back to work. And you probably want to see your cards before you got to go. I'll try to go fast for you, okay? Okay, thank you, Mr. Tyler. Omar Vasquez, 3 Paradigm Triggers. Oh, wow, we just ran out of Paradigm Triggers right there. Do I have more behind me? Yeah, I got a bunch behind me. What'd he do to that sleeve, though? My local card shop recently started a service where they'll send in your cards to grade with CGC. 25 pounds per card. Pounds, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right. Here we are. I'm sending you a few cans of Japanese sardines from when I was living in Japan. Merry Christmas. What? Japanese sardines? They taste the same as American sardines, but when you open the can, they say konnichiwa. Omar Vasquez. All right, guys, I know we spent a lot of time pricing these cards up and showing off the returns, so I'm going to speed up, get you all caught up now. You ready? Happy Monday. How's your Monday going, guys? Hopefully not too bad. Busting through that work day, making some cash. I find work is easy when you're always looking forward to buying the next thing. You know what I mean? Buy a new home, buy some stocks, buy some Pokemon. That's why I like working so hard. I like buying things. Mr. Omar. Here we are. I've talked before about the concept that money is just energy. It's a measure of your energy. Represents the energy you've expended. Andrew Hyatt, express grade my full art ho-oh I pulled last night. Add a QR code. Already added in the timestamp channel. All right. Yeah, those timestamp cards are cool. So first we got to find your bag. You're on the table now. And I'm getting my card graded tomorrow. As a person who has never sent cards to grade, I'm happy to see it, as I can have somebody worry about the paperwork. You should just do it yourself. You know, they can take your card and swap it out with a different card, and you get a poopy your card back. Or they could lose your card and say, sorry, we're not returning it. Anything could happen to it. Always better not to use a middleman service. You're paying for them to do something that you could learn how to do. So all you got to do is go on their website and read how it works. And you got to learn how to ship a card to the United States. It's really not that hard. I do it every day. I ship all over the world every day. So instead of paying this guy a fee to handle your cards and maybe lose them, steal them, bend them, anything, instead of doing that, you can just do it yourself, save a bunch of money. It is, in fact, very easy. The middleman service, the middleman industry is an industry that exists out of the lack of knowledge that the rest of the population has for a service that the rest of the population was meant to use. So it's not like CGC designed their website so only super smart people could use it. They designed it for you. P Champion, ship my bag, P Champion. You got it, man. They designed the website for you. They didn't design it for that guy who's doing the middleman service for you. All right, P Champion. It's always trouble finding the bags with P in the name. Let's see. Poke Viking, Peter, Phil. Kind of like a realtor. Yeah, you don't need a realtor for this. Realtors are a joke, man. You don't need a realtor. I've been shopping for houses like nonstop for the last couple years. You do not need a realtor. Realtors do some really simple work. They do some paperwork for you. And walk you around a house and give you an opinion that's not very good. It's just complicated. It is not complicated. You take your cards, you put them in one of these. These are called semi-rigids. You can just buy them. So you put your card in a semi-rigid sleeve, semi-rigid, wrap it up in newspaper, put it in a box, put a label on the box to send it to CGC. When you get to CGC's website, you give them your email and make an account. Okay, you do that for every website. And then you go to their submit card page and you just type the name of your card in. When you're all done, they'll have you pay for it, and then they'll have you print a little form that you add in the box and put a label on it and ship it to them. That's the whole process, beginning to end. That's the whole process. I explained it in less than a minute. It is about as simple as shipping your cards to anyone. You know what I mean? Like, it's about as simple as listing a card for sale on eBay. But you're going to pay this guy like this huge fee to do it for you. And trust me when I say, he does not care about your card as much as you care about your card. That's the truth. All right, let's see. P Champion. And the first time that he has a submission go missing. What is this? Zettel card payments? Weird. That's new. Zettel receipts? Weird. Anyways, yeah, I mean, just learn how to do it yourself, save a whole bunch of money. Real simple, guys. The best way, of course, to grade your cards is to grade one large chunk of them at one time. It's very efficient, less shipping, and you can use maybe like their bulk tier or something like that. So very efficient, just to send a very large round out to them. That's the way you want to do it. You know, it's you got all these other card collectors are figuring out how to do it, and you're not figuring out how to do it. And I'll tell you why. It's mostly because you're lazy. So don't be that way. You're falling behind. All these other collectors are figuring it out, and you're not figuring it out because you won't take 10 minutes to read their website. It's just a website, guys. Just go to their website and read about it. There we go. All right, let's do it. Yeah, Middleman service. Ludkin's just shut down. What does that tell you? PSA doesn't want to do business with Ludkin's. Middleman services are terrible. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop says, Mr. Please, one Cosmic and one Trigger. You got it. One Cosmic, one Trigger. Are they doing the poker cards? Yo Mama's doing the poker cards. One Trigger. Allah Mystery gives you the truth. No one else will. Well, I mean, no, I'm not the only one saying that. But it's an industry that probably shouldn't exist because the service they're doing is so actually extremely simple. I get people who constantly ask me to do it, and it's like, I will. If you want to overpay like by a bonkers amount. Here goes. Here's Dust Noir. There's a place and time for shortcuts, but it's about the right ones, I guess. Okay, that's a hollow. Yeah. All these other collectors are just getting on CGC's website and learning how to submit cards to CGC. So you're the one who's going, oh, man, I'll just pay this guy way too much money to send it for me. Don't be that way, man. You use your leftover money to open more cards or something. Mister, I'm not sure if you saw, but I sent for Garchomp. Okay, you sent for Garchomp. I suspect a couple guys might have sent for Garchomp. I'll put it to the side. Whoop. So, Derek Ortega, I'll sob away that Rocket Sneak Attack 10. This is for Derek Ortega. I think Middleman services should all go out of business. I think they're ridiculous. Okay. Slab away. Slab away. Derek Ortega. You've already got a card, Derek. You've got a Lugia. I'm sorry, you got a Typhlosion. Unless you already paid for that and I never removed it. Let me go through your previous payments. Part of me says you might have paid that. Give me a minute. Ah, I see. Okay. So it was a canceled. Okay. So now we're doing a new card for you. And we're going to put this down as Rocket. Oops. Rocket Sneak Attack. And 250. I'm confident I would have retrieved the other card. I probably forgot to remove it from the listing here. Okay. Thank you very much. Next up, Parker Wilcox. I would like my Gyarados graded. Parker Wilcox. Mr. Parker. Here we are. Okay, found you pretty fast. I like that. Oh my God, that is such a good card, dude. Really great card. I hope it grades well. If you cancel, do you get any money back? Yeah, it's complicated. You do. First of all, you don't get the reserve fee back, so that's gone. You lost $25 from the reserve fee. Second of all, there's a cancellation fee of $20, so you're losing $45 no matter what. And then let's say you had paid the card down halfway. If I look up the price of the card and the market price has not changed on the card, then you're just going to get all your money back. If the market price has gone down on the card, you are still going to get some money back, but not all of it. You're going to split some of the loss with me. Oops. There we go. So it's complicated because a lot of people will cancel when they see that the price of the card has gone down. And I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like it when people pay down their card if it goes up in value, but then they quit on their card and give it back to me if it goes down on value. So that's the rule on that. You will share the pain with me if the card went down in price, because we agreed on a price back when it was a higher price. James Ralston, and you took it away from me, which means I couldn't sell it in the past at that higher price. You see what I'm saying? So you need an evolution, huh? Let's see if I can reach that evolution. Well, it was way back there. Here we are. I still got all these PSA boxes here. So we got some more PSA boxes to go through. One Hidden Fates. What if the price of the card went up? Well, you're going to get a refund, and I'm not going to pay you for the card appreciating. It's very rare for a card to be canceled on with it going up, first of all. So that happens. So maybe it happens 1 out of 10 times. So 9 out of 10 times, the card went down in value and the person canceled. Then 1 in 10 times, it actually went up. I'm not going to then pay you more for the card that you didn't want to pay down. All right, you ready? Same with your home. Like, let's say your home appreciated in price over time. The bank's foreclosing on you, or you're refusing to pay on your home. Well, the bank doesn't have to buy the house from you at the market price. You made an agreement to pay off the house. Here we are. What's the card on the very left? Is it for sale? Yeah, that's a booby card from Weiss Schwartz. I don't remember the name of the set. It's just girl, is a cute girl in a bra. $57. I didn't watch any of those animus, so I'm not familiar with the characters. James Ralston with the Darkness Energy. Sorry, James, no super luck in the Hidden Fates. Of course, in the Hidden Fates, you're hoping to pull Charizard SV49. He's like $800 if you pull him, but he's real rare. Kyle Sexton, Garchomp. So Kyle is attempting to buy this Garchomp. Okay. Kyle, this is about to be sniped from you. I can already tell you, because somebody said they sent in the money for the snipe. Will any of those slaps that are worth the money be uploaded to the Discord? Not if they sell here on the table first. Are you fake, Hendrick? Thomas Royal sent $5 on Friday to see if you would trade store credit for my Topps Doug Trio. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Thomas. How much were you offering on it? I don't remember. Was it $60? Yeah, Thomas, I don't remember. How much were you offering on that Doug Trio? It is a 9.5 Doug Trio. It's cheaper to just buy the Hidden Zard. I'm not an expert on repos. If the house sells for more than what you owed the bank, they will send you a check for the difference. Snipe means someone gets it. Well, you know what? These are just my rules. Slab away's just made up. I don't actually know what happens in a foreclosure. I don't think the bank gives you a difference. Does it actually do that? I'm not sure. I don't think, well, the thing is, I don't think foreclosures, I don't think the house ever sells for more than it's supposed to. It always sells for whatever the auction goes for. The auctions always go for less than a regular home because the buyers always have to, they usually have to pay in full for it. So, but yeah, I mean, maybe that's a poor comparison then. But these are the rules. I'm not going to absorb a card from you that I still have to sell. I have not sold it. Okay, so let's say you bought it for $600, now it's $700, and you're giving up on it. You're not going to pay it down. I'm not going to give you $100 because there's one listed on eBay for $700 because I haven't sold it yet myself. Okay, does that make sense? So if we put it in auction and it sold for $700 in auction, then yeah, maybe in theory I would share that with you. But even then, I probably wouldn't actually. I'd say, no, you quit on the card. It's mine now. Is the SV49 Charizard 800 raw? No, it's a PSA 10 is what I'm talking about. Mr. Reed message says Kyle Sexton. I actually sent 5 in another message to bring it up to 130 for the Garchomp. Put 130 on my Subway. Oh, no problem, man. Well, give it a minute because were you the one that, maybe you were the one that told me you sent +5. It might have been you. I apologize, Kyle. Oh, come on, mister. That's freaking genius, Kyle. Here it is, +5. All right. Mr. doing the work, Mr. gets the reward. Well, again, so I have not sold the card. So if the card has gone up in price, let's say on eBay, for buy it now, it went from 600 to 700. That doesn't mean I've sold it for 700. So I'm not just going to give you money for holding on to one of my cards and not paying it down. That's crazy. Thomas never offered. I was seeing if you'd even consider it first. Would $75 work? Oh, for the Doug Trio, how did you obtain it? Did you buy it off the table, or was it a, do you remember if it was a live custom pull? If I didn't get sniped, give me that guard chomp. Sounds good, Kyle. It is a very nice card, isn't it? Okay, Thomas Royale, we're talking about the price of the card. James, let me just scroll down real fast. All right, it's looking like you're good, Mr. Kyle. All right, Kyle Sexton. He could slab away it now with that money, and that would take care of the fee. Who could do what? There we go. Who could do what? You had it priced at $225 on the table, though. Oh, you're talking about slab away versus the table? Here we are. Whoop. All right, let's see what's next. We've got James Wolfe, 2 brilliant stars. 2 brilliant stars. Mr. James. Two brilliant stars, 2 fusion strike. Ooh. Two fusion strikes. There we go. You ready, James? Did you just have the 2 mid-grade base set Charizards in that PSA return? Yeah, they were both like PSA 5 roughly. I mean, they're going to be pretty affordable. They're nice looking cards. I don't think that a lot of people are signing up for the PSA 10 on that card because I think it's ridiculously expensive, right? So a lot of people are going to accept a lower grade on that card anyways. So a lot of them out there. Bet you they're like $100, $150. Here's Dancer. She's dancing. Nice job, James Wolfe. There we go. And wow, Shauna as well. You pulled 2 girl cards in 4 packs. Here we are. So the Doug Trio was for Thomas Royale. I would be careful with that because I think I had Mr. John pull it out of the shipping boxes. All right, James Wolfe. If you had an 8, I want to slide away. I don't think I had an 8. Are you referring to yourself in the 3rd person, Thomas? Says William. Thursday anyway. There we go. Thomas, we can always talk price in Discord, okay? Andrew Hyatt says 5 Chilling Rain. You got it, Mr. Andrew. I heard Mr. likes a cross-dress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's the most useless Pokemon? I'll tell you a Pokemon that's not useless at all. Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell might be the best Pokemon. All right. Soup. Garbodor. Hey, here's your local trash disposal Pokemon. He's not useless. What you talking about? Take a look at this once again. So this is from Andrew Hyatt. 5 Chilling Rain. Yep. It maths out. The math is mathing. Can I pay $5 to be mod for a day? I want to look important in front of my friends. Yeah, so you can be a temporary mod for a day if you make a donation of $10. Dinglebot, what's up, Dinglebot? Then you can tell everyone else you're way better than them, and you can mute people. Well, you could mute bots anyways. Probably would not be a good idea to start muting people. Maybe the way it'll work. Whoa! There we go. Andrew Hyatt sniping a chase card. Wow, beautiful, man. Whew. Gardevoir not useless in your basement. Here's Slow King. Thought it was 5. Oops. It's a little more to be the moderator. Also, I think the way the temporary mod role should work, not only do you become moderator, but you can mute one person who has done nothing wrong for fun. Kind of like the way that you can do $5 and have me mute someone for fun. So $10, you can mute them yourself. All right, here goes. Wow, that's a great pull. Andrew Hyatt. Wild, man. You ready? Garchomp. I like this card a lot. Specify that it's a timeout. Oh, yes, so it's a timeout. You have to be very careful not to ban them. Here's, a reverse hollow Ho-Oh. Nice, man. Okay, there's a Surfing Pikachu. How many Charizards have you pulled from the 25th promo packs? All right, and then finally, here's Solgaleo. Solgaleo? How nice. I don't know. I think Snorlax wanted to give me his mod roll one night. Lol. Did he? I'm here for the man foos. The guy foos? Liking these polls, Mr. Andrew. Boy, it got dark outside fast, man. Feel like I've only seen daylight for like 2 seconds. That's wintertime for you. Okay, very good. We got Taven Richardson, Topps 2 Special Edition Pokegods. You got it, man. Let's get some sticky ones. No sticky icky. All right, here we are. I'm here for the Pokey Fuss. All right, ready? So that's Magneton. Here's Bulbasaur. Dodrio. Let's see. So here is a holo. Here's a nice card. We're working our way toward the holo. I want to get a 1-pack snipe. All right, here we are. You're here for Mr. Small Diglett. You're about to be disappointed. I just invested 10K in a Vivid Voltage. Ash catches a Pokemon. Oh, it's so cute. There's that rainbow. There we go. All right. Sweet. Beautiful. Okay. And we'll put these back into the sleeve. No Gengar in there. There we go. That's for Taven Richardson. I appreciate it, Taven. Let's find your bag. God, I love opening the Top Series 2 Pokemon cards. I opened an entire box of Top Series 2 for myself recently. John just finished submitting it to CGC, and there was no Gengar in the box. I was very sad. In fact, all of the holos, I'm pretty sure not even one of them is gonna get a 10. You need to be a character in Adventure Time with that voice. Adventure Time. Andrew Hyatt says 5 poopy dime triggers. I'm about to clock in. Applied for a daytime position that pays more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. Short line now. 5 brilliant stars. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Let's do a little rotate. Pristine Poliwrath. Don't listen to the real Anthony. You can tell his intelligence level by his mask and his pick. Oops. All right, let's see. Here's Pikachu 9.5. Pika! Here's Arcanine. And Togetic 10. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Andrew Hyatt. Sneep. I judge people based on their favorite Pokemon, not by their life choices. So what's the worst Pokemon a person can like then? Sleep. All right. And Sneep. There we go. So what do we got? We've got unknown. Woo. Here's Lugia. Look at that Lugia. Lugia V-Star is very legit good looking. Wouldn't you guys agree if this graded perfect 10 with CGC, somebody would probably pay like, I bet you they'd pay $200 for a perfect grade on that. Have you heard about the guy that bet $10 million on the Astros winning the World Series? No way. Man bets $10 million on Astros. Did they actually win? Mattress Mac hits home run with $10 million bet on Astros win. Wow. 10 million? What kind of rich guy? You got to be some kind of crazy rich guy. Taking home nearly 75 million after wagering 10 million on the Houston Astros. Wow. But it says he's no stranger to making large bets. He's lost quite a bit. So you win some, you lose some. And so, you know, that's exciting to hear about the 75 million. But if you added it to his losses, maybe he'd just be breaking even. It's kind of how gambling is, isn't it? You know, and then the person who hosts the gambling takes a cut every time, and they do all right. And get this, everyone who bought a mattress from his business gets their mattress for free this season. The most famous mattress guy here in Houston, he has the biggest furniture store here. Oh, that's really cool, man. That's why they were calling him Mattress Mike. Yeah, it's fun. Betting is, you know, it's... they try to make it illegal, but then the government hosts gambling, right? So the government says, no, 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 gambling is bad for you. Also, buy these scratcher tickets and play the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's or the Powerball. So that's the government for you. Here's Zamazenta. That's cool, man. He probably makes so much money or has so much money saved up that 10 million isn't a life-changing loss for him. You get these guys who have like stupid amounts of money. He lets Houston residents stay at his store when there was Hurricane Harvey. Oh, that's cool, man. That's good stuff. You need people like that in your society. You need lots of people like that in your society. That's what makes your place a good place to live. I'm glad the Phillies didn't win. They're cursed. What? There we go. Beautiful. That's crazy, lol. My type of son, TBH. I don't understand people selling CGC cards in auction. You know, William, the problem for them is they list it wrong. So they list the card with only the CGC acronym. The trick is to add all the major acronym. So when you list a card, in the keywords, make sure you got CGC, PSA, BGS, and SGC, all four of them. Doesn't matter which card set you're selling. You got to have all the acronyms. So, and then the second problem, here's one of the problems with auction, guys. If your card's really obscure and nobody's thinking to go looking for it, it's just not going to go for what it should. So, like, everyone's searching for Moonbryon in auction right now. He's going to go pretty close to the buy it now price. Nobody's searching for, like, I don't know, like this Dragon Frontiers Togetic. It's too obscure. You don't think to look for it. So, it's not a very good card to put to auction. All right, Andrew Hyatt. Wow, man, you're just getting good luck today, Andrew. You got your golden card. Very nice. Andrew going deep. Like to see that, Mr. Andrew. There we go. Pichu. Wigglytuff. Blaine Vidrine. We got this pristine Wigglytuff. Lovely. Loving these. We got lots of Topps cards for the tables now. A much more affordable Charizard. The pristine 10 Charizard got put in the slab away for $500. The 9 is only $95. The famous church dude that's worth millions didn't open his church for residents impacted by Harvey, but Mattress Mac did. Wow, you don't want to let the poor people get their filthy fingers on God's church, after all. The peasants. The peasants can look at Jesus, but they may not touch him. Yeah, that's sad, man. The opposite of what they should have done. Andrew Chavez says, pay off my slab away. Yo, that's a big payment. All right, Andrew Chavez. Nice to have you here, Mr. Andrew. Let's show it off. He's got a Lugia, everybody. This is going to be good. All right, give me a minute. Oh my God, it's such a good looking card. So this is what slab away is best at, by the way. So this guy just picked up a really nice card. He was able to pay it down in pieces. And that's Lost Thunder Lugia. Wow. There you go. So this one's ready to ship. Andrew Chavez. Very nice. Get a little fresh going. Carlos Jimenez, 2 Pokebrush, 2 Lost Origins. Carlos Jimenez. So this is 2 Pokebrush. How much was that one? I think he got it for like $760. I don't know what it goes for these days. Remember, the price is always based off of what it was that day. Okay, a bunch of trainers and another holo. So I think that these holos here are no rarity. I'm not sure about the potion. Yeah, the potion too. So I believe these are no rarity trainers. Excuse me. And Darmanitan, lovely. All right, that's your 2 Pokebros, Mr. Carlos Jimenez. How many packs in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ghost 2 box? TCC, if I win Powerball, so the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ghost of the Past is real complicated. If you just want one of the little boxes, it's 4. If you want a display case, it's 4 times 5, which is 20. So either 4 or 20. There we go. Police said the recovered checks appear to be connected to a March 2014 theft of $600,000 in cash and checks from a church safe. Joel Osteen. If I win the Powerball, can I buy 49% of TCCG? Dude, if you win the Powerball and you want to be the investor to get the ball rolling on card grading company TCCG, I'd love that. That'd be awesome. I've been talking about that. Maybe getting somebody who wants to be a heavy investor and help operate it. Because I operate this YouTube channel. The plumbers found the checks in the walls. The ghost rares are cool from that set. Yes. Carlos, new bag, he said. Okay. You can buy out part of my card collection. I'll give you some of my prestigious cards. I got to sell some stuff. I really don't want to. I tell you the truth, guys. It like kills me every time I sell a nice card. Because if I wasn't moving, I'd probably just be holding. I would just be holding and saving up for retirement, basically. But, you know, my wife and I have talked about it over and over and over again. We want a better house than this one. This house is okay. It's a good vacation property. Not very good to live in full time. It's too far away from everything. You can't even order DoorDash on McDonald's. That tells you how far away we are. There's no DoorDash on McDonald's. That's not because we want to eat McDonald's a lot. It's because I'm trying to explain to you how far away we are from society. I also got 2 Lost Origin packs. We got to get you those 2 Lost Origins packs, man. Pristine Charmander. Lovely. Boy, one thing is true about this stream. We got the slabs, man. We got a lot of crazy cool slabs. Okay, 2 Lost Origins for Carlos Jimenez. I'm sorry about that. Did I not grab those? I was so excited for your Pokebrush. You got really good Pokebrush that I forgot you had these other packs. You got 2 vintage holos, a bunch of no rarity trainers, and a rainbow rare pull. Not bad. Yeah, I noticed there's been an uptick in interest in those Pokebrush. I think it's just because people realize when you compare average pull rates between Pokebrush and, you know, like official Pokemon sealed product, Pokebrush are kind of offering some decent value. People go, oh man. When we vacation in remote areas, it's great and all, but you will begin to miss the convenience of restaurants and stores. Yeah, we got to drive like 35 minutes to the nearest Walmart, and that's just too long, man. Also, we want to reposition for when these things get built, the giant casino and the amusement park. Okay, let's see. It is Monday, And we have Ruben Aguilar, 1 sneaker, 2 poker cards. Ruben, you've been having luck in the poker cards. So there's the sneakers. Pull this out here. We got 1. And just a random card, 2. Oh, both silver deck. Okay, silver decks. Oh my God. Ruben just kills it over and over. Pair of kings, by the way. If you were actually playing poker, you'd be doing extremely well. He just pulled another really good poker card out. I don't know what it is, Ruben. Maybe it's because the poker cards haven't been selling super fast, but you're just finding hit after hit in there. That's a little wild, man. Ruben's got the business emoji. Yeah, you're doing pretty good. By the way, a story on that Pepe business emoji, that's my own edit. I actually edited, oh, whoa, that's the booby card. I actually edited that Charizard into the card myself using Photoshop. Boy, I haven't used Photoshop in so long. I used to use Photoshop pretty often for like TheCardconomist or the GameConomist. I was getting kind of good at Photoshop because I was using it so often. Now I don't use it ever. Here we are. Damn, look at your round in the Sneaker Bunko set too. So many sexy girl cards in this particular pack. You're doing very well. Okay, Ruben. Yeah, there's an actual nude card. You saw it for a brief moment. It's just a drawing. You know, it's not very suggestive or anything, but it is a completely nude card. And it's this one right here. And yeah, he walks away with 3 very lewdish cards, potentially gradable cards. I've literally thought that was a briefcase forever. You thought that was a briefcase? You need to zoom in on the business, Pepe. That is a Charizard base set under his arm. Marco Solis. Hello, mister. It's been a while. I'd like 5 sneaker bunkos. Marco Solis. You got it, man. I can't say, well, I'm going to need some packs of whatever those cards are. Those are called sneaker bunkos, and they are for sale. They are on the menu. Probably the most popular Weiss set I've ever sold is Sneaker Bunko. You guys love this set. That's because even the common cards are good pulls. But then there's also full arts and signatures in here. There we go. This reminds me, wasn't there a Minecraft soundtrack for, there was a Minecraft soundtrack for the Minecraft, it was like a dungeon crawling game, wasn't there? I thought it was a popcorn container, says Chubby McButtcheeks. You thought, what? A popcorn container? My mouth is a popcorn container. Boobies. It's kind of lewd. Hollow. Okay. So you got 1. This is like the dark elf girl or something like that. I don't know how to describe her. I don't know what she is. Like ears or horns or something. Pack number 2. Is that really that lewd? I don't feel like it's that lewd, actually. Oh! You got the unclasped bra girl. Bro! That card's hardcore, man. This card doesn't pull as often. Okay, she's got large hoo-has. That's a hollow. Okay, and this is the booby squeeze girl. That is literally a hand on her boob, and she's going, konnichiwa. Wait a second, we gotta play one of these sound effects. So we have set up Streamlabs so that you can make donations to get certain sound effects to play. Anime sound effect, $5.69. There you go. That's an anime sound effect. All right. I'm a male. I'm a man. I'm a he. I like that sound effect a lot. I don't know why it like stuck in my head. Okay. There we go. Marco Solis. He says it's been a while. Lots of girl cards there. So that's the Sneaker Bunko set that's on our menu. If you've never placed an order with me, come over here and open some Sneaker Bunko. I sent you new ones? Oh my God, I haven't even seen them. I haven't looked at my messages at all today. I was working with Mr. Mike's side. Oh, no, I have seen these. The Bruno blowjob lips sound effect. I really like this one.
So you were never gay? It's ironic that you should have amazing blowjob lips.
These lips were made to praise Jesus.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. This castle is in
Unacceptable!
unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Wow, that hurts my ears.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth! Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Have you ever been walking down the street with your best bro, and while you're walking, you accidentally touch hands? You think to yourself, that was weird, but I'm not gay. You are. You are gay. For a long time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments. I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay.
Oh my God.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's a good sound effect. The "oh brother, this guy stinks" sound effect. That one's definitely got to go up. Sneak Up Uncle came through from Mr. They're naughty. They're very naughty. You are gay. Okay, Marco Solis. But I'm not gay. Here we go, Mr. Marco. Wait, he didn't say new bag, did he? He says I have a bag. Okay. We're looking for Marco Solis. Marcel. Max Guzman. I need to get my other laptop logged into Streamlabs, so when I'm off work, I can focus on getting those all uploaded. Matt. Marvin. We need to have like a $5 sound effect for muting somebody. Ah, here we are. Wow, that's a bit of an older bag, Marco. All right, we got you. And you're going to get updated. So see how his bag was marked 722? That meant that his bag was 4 months old. If it gets to 12 months, it's considered abandoned. But he just made an order, so it gets updated to 11.22. All right, so now your bag would take all the way till next November to be considered abandoned. Sweet! Who's next? Andrew Hyatt. Express grade that Calyrex and that Garchomp with QR codes for both. All right. Wow, you like the QR codes, huh? They're neat, aren't they? I feel like the QR codes is a very unique thing that this stream offers. And people don't really think that much about that when they request grading. Can we donate You Are No Live on stream to Streamlabs? Yeah, and I would hear it, in fact, but I might not, well, assuming I'm in the room or close enough to hear it go off. But yeah, that would actually, because I leave it on all the time, I would actually hear it. My wife would probably think something's going on. She's like, your computer's making sounds. There we go. I'm getting a raging claw. There we go. There we go. There's a chance I don't hear it. So like, if I'm hanging out with my wife and taking the rings off my finger, that would be a case where I would probably not hear it. Even if I did hear it, I probably wouldn't think about it. I was going to do it, but I didn't want you to get mad. What? This guy played a funny sound effect when I was not live. Imagine you took like $20 and just played something like over and over again, like the longest sounding one. There we go. Garchomp. So far, nobody's done that, so the donation prices on the sound effects have remained very cheap. Okay, Andrew. Damn, Andrew getting QR on all these. Okay. What's up, Pokebombs, Tommy? Now, we're going to be live again tonight, and we have a second PSA submission to show off. Isn't that wild? We have not one, but two PSA returns. Here we are. Andrew Hyatt. Tyler Andre, 2 Paradigm Snipe. Tyler Andre looking to snipe a Lugia. Still taking orders. What time is it? 5:13, and we are 90 minutes in. Yup, send in that order. Here we go. Here's Lugia. Look at that Lugia. Cold. It's in 613, mister. Well, where you live. Tyler Andre. I have 5 cases of Burning Shadows. I bought for 600 case, but I'm thinking I should get Team Up back. Then, yeah, Team Up kind of went to the moon, didn't it? Yeah, Burning Shadows. Have you noticed? I've never even sold it on this channel. I refuse to because I know that it's all trashy. I know it's not good for my audience to open it up, so I don't want them to. So I don't offer it. Here's a $29 EVV Max for $10. I'm sorry, PSA 10 is what I meant to say. This is a fairly rare Pop 90 Venusaur full art from the XY era for $9.50. Ooh, this very interesting silver set Japanese Espeon. That's a poker card. Very nice. Graded 10. Duraludon for $32. And Pristine Poliwrath for $69. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, there's my favorite Espeon. Lespeon. We have an order from Vicente Gonzalez. Let me get one Pokebrow. Vicente, hey, that was you! You got Peony, Gumshoes, and Training Court. Wow, okay. There we go. Vicente, let's find you back. Guess I could head out early today if it's kind of slow. Yeah, Monday, Tuesdays are always really slow. I noticed Saturday was really busy. Oops. So whichever day of the week you're working really affects how the stream flows. I almost feel like we don't need double streams on the weekdays. We need a double stream on the weekends. So like it should be like Friday and Saturday that receive the daytime stream, nighttime stream. Yeah, it's weird. You play the game and you would love to have the gold training court because it's a good card. Oh, that's cool, man. Here we go. We have an order for Tyler Andre, 3 Paradigm. Tyler Andre. That Venusaur EX is nice. It sure is. Cold. Terrakion. Hopefully your customers didn't unalive themselves. It is Monday, you know. That's right, Monday, the day everyone's most likely to commit self-destruct. According to science, according to data. People are least likely to commit suicide on a Friday, most likely to commit suicide on a Monday. What does that tell you? What's up, David? Mister, I could tell you were reluctant to let go of the first edition Gyarados Rocket Scyther 10 when I bought them off you, just mentioning based on what you said earlier. Yeah, so the truth is I've got another Dark Gyarados. I've got another Rocket Scyther. Those are cards I really, really, really like. I am trying to get my wife and I moved. We got to get a phenomenal amount of money saved up for that. So I'm letting go of cards that I consider highly investable, and there's no reason to give them up. Those are the kind of cards you just want to hold on to for like ever. And a lot of cards are kind of like that, you know, like, but I just like those cards especially because those were the cards from my childhood, and they're real old, and especially the Rocket Scyther is real rare. He's like what was he, Pop 90 or something like that? Here's a Hypno 10, very neat. I don't like to sell certain cards. I also do feel, though, that people come here to find those cards. And so I want to attract people over and be like, yeah, we keep really nice cards, too. Not just cheaper ones, but really expensive ones. That Beedrill's $20. It's like Beedrill's not going anywhere. Beedrill's $20 today. He'll be $20 tomorrow. He'll be $20 in 5 years, presumably. But some cards are going to be worth a lot more over time. You still playing Smite? Yeah, I was playing some Smite yesterday with my wife. We were playing, once again, we were playing, what's the name of that game mode? It's all I play, so I don't even think about the name of it. It's the game mode where you cannot go back to base. What is the name of that game mode? We play it like every day now. Assault. Thank you. You play it so much you don't think about it. But I got plenty of slabs now. I can tell you guys that. That's good. We're well stocked on slabs. That means I'm prepared to have John do some listings on eBay, I think. I think what John's going to do, he's going to take all of the, maybe the cheapest slabs, you know, like 9s and 8s and 7s. And I think he's going to list them up on eBay for me to eliminate through eBay. Why do we have to have time changes? I have no clue. I do not know. Time changes seem kind of goofy, don't they? Tyler Andre says 10 paradigms. You got it, Tyler Andre, 10 paradigms. Not a ranked conquest kind of guy. You know, I played a lot of conquest when I first got into the game. And then when my wife started playing with me, we played a lot of the duels or joust or whatever it's called. I think it's called joust, isn't it? Where there's 3v3. So we played a lot of that for a little while. And then we started playing assault. And something about assault just really stuck. I don't know what it was. It's a very different type of game than Conquest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should be a character in Adventure Time. Why, thank you. But so assault is not arena. Arena's stupid. You know why arena's stupid? Because it's really just everyone ulting on top of each other, and if you don't die from being ulted on, you just go back to camp and heal up. That's all it is. So arena's dumb. Assault gets rid of all objectives. There's no objectives other than the buffs in the center of the map. And what I like about it is that you cannot go to base and heal. So it really is a game of sustaining each other or sustaining yourself. And so you're designed for your setup in assault. It's very different. You're thinking to yourself, how do I decide nothing but group fight? How do I survive group fights? And how do I sustain? Or how do I do enough burst damage that my opponent, who's trying very hard to sustain, is not going to be able to sustain himself? So it's a really interesting style of playing. I also like the fact that you don't get to choose your character in the beginning. I like that a lot because you come up with these really disruptive teams that you never thought would work well together, but somehow they do. Or you discover characters that you didn't like, that now you do like, and you're stuck with newbies on both teams. Both teams end up with people who are playing characters they're unfamiliar with. So there's this sort of randomness to it that keeps the game mode feeling very interesting. Because if you don't have that randomness, if you play like Conquest, your teammates, you kind of know what everyone's going to play, and the top gods get picked over and over again. You know what I mean? Here we are. Do I play video games? Yeah, we're talking about a video game. House of Lions, says David Ma. It's real short. Getting ready to wrap up. You can place an order if you'd like. You gotta place it right now, though, okay? Is the Clara for sale? Yes. The Clara is for sale. Should be priced at the cheapest buy it now price on eBay. I just got some new... Oh, look at this! You got Worker. I just got a new acoustic electric bass guitar, and I'm loving it. Music's good for the soul. Oh, very cool, man. Is this Gym Hero Triple Pack Break the same one you've had going for a while? This is a new one. We started it 3 days ago. What do you mean for like a while? I don't remember when we started it. Here we are. It's this one. It's number 4. I'm a male. I'm a man. I'm a he. Here we are. When it's over, we're going to start a new box break. Do you play any instruments? I wish I would have learned to play piano. When I was younger, I played piano for a year, and then I learned violin for a year as well. I had an instructor. I then played violin on my own. I would like try to write music, and it was okay. I went to a little violin competition. That was kind of cool. Tyler Andre. I remember you started after Fossil Packs. Not sure if this was the same or another round of 3. No, this is a new one because the last Fossil Pack break the last pack break we did was, it was like, it wasn't Fossil. Violinist. There we go. Violin's okay. I realized as I got older, what I really enjoy is writing music. I really like that. There's no particular instrument I care for. Okay, and now we've got another order. Who's this? This is Marco Solis. I'll take 1 Sneaker Bunko, 1 Attack on Titan, Volume 1 and 2. You got it. Anything for my bestie. How do you survive off cheap food? I feel like I'm able to live off sardine. I feel I'm able to live off sardine juice. Yeah, today I had a salad. My wife made me a salad and 2 eggs, and it's very cheap. And what did we eat last night? I don't even remember what we ate last night. We didn't have soup last night, did we? I think we had soup last night, and I made it. I made it out of, it was a miso soup with like, there was pieces of turkey and crab, fake crab meat, and some tofu in it, and then onion and garlic. Very stinky. I like eating cheap. It makes me feel like I'm saving money that I can then invest. That's my whole personality is what I'm learning. It's one of the things that, you know, whichever group is similar to that, that's the group I fall into. Those are my peoples. The tiers for healers kind of didn't work because some gods are just better than others in the same tier. The random drafts can get unbalanced. That's what I like, Roll. I like the imbalanced setups. It's very fun because you expect one team to win and you expect one team to lose. So all of a sudden there's a challenge to see if maybe the losing team with the worst composition still wins. Oh my God. What am I looking at? I haven't seen this one before. What the actual fuck? I did not even know this was in the set. Bro! Marco, you probably just pulled a $100 card. I mean, if that grades 10, what I'm saying is someone will pay $100, if not more, for it. Unbelievably sexy card. I've never seen that one. All right. Don't show that to your girlfriend or your mom. They won't understand. Bro! Sneaker Bunko, more like sneaker $. Jesus. I think that's the chase, says Mike's side. Yeah, 150, I would not be surprised by that. I've seen some crazy stuff. Wow, Marco, it's your lucky day. I'd clip that. I don't think I can. Would I get in trouble for clipping this? I'm going to clip this for Mike's side. This is Marco Solis's pull. All right. I don't know if Mike's side can post that. Maybe he can. It's so raunchy. I don't know what the limit on raunchiness is. Yeah, you'll get in trouble, says Pokey Bombs Tommy. I mean, you don't truly see nip, but it's like, kind of you do. You get like a hint of nip. Where's the line? You know, that's too far. You know, where's the line? Sneaker Bunkos is to the moon, man. I don't know about that set. That set's real strong. I don't think I'm ever going to have trouble selling that set. It's going to sell forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I sent a slab away payment, says Kyle Sexton. Cool. All right. Sounds good. About to get banned from TikTok. Sneap. I've just been playing this one song in the background, and it's doing fine for me. I like music that's real calming and doesn't distract me and helps me stay focused. I've censored Sneaker Bunko before. Oh, I didn't think of that, Mike's side. As somebody who's actually doing editing, you have the ability to blur it. You like fake crab meat? Oh, I love it. The alternative crab meat, the fake crab meat. I'll eat that just straight out of the package. Love that stuff. I got a big bag of it right now. And when I'm hungry, I'll just open the fridge and grab some and eat it without cooking or anything. It's made out of fish, apparently. And so it couldn't be that bad for you. It's pretty high protein. It's made out of fish. And it's got that hint of crab flavor to it. You fall into the medium-high class household. You're saying I fall into a medium-high. Well, I don't want to be in medium-high. I want to be in high. And I don't care how much work I got to do. I'll work every day and night until I fall into that group. The Booby Nudie card was in a short when I got it when it got slapped. Cover her up. Where do I purchase, sir? What's up, Jay? We do everything through PayPal. That's it. You got to have a PayPal account. You send me a message in PayPal. When you make the order, PayPal gives you the option to send a message. And then I read all the orders out in my PayPal. That's it. All right, and when you're done and you want to ship out, you could maybe ship out today, you could ship out a week from now, you could ship out a month from now. You buy a round of shipping. It's kind of pricey. The shipping's $9. So really shipping benefits people who have multiple orders, right? So, you know, if you went to eBay and oh, shipping's only $4. You bought an item for $4, then you buy another thing the next day, you pay another $4 in shipping. So that's 2 items, $8 shipping, right? Well, with me, you can leave your bag on the table for a long period of time, kind of like let's see, like this guy right here, like Christopher Lee Jr. And Christopher Lee Jr. continues to buy cards over and over again. So he's benefiting from being able to do that. And then he just ships out one time for $9. All right, so David Ma, that was a design. We came out with that years ago to reduce all that shipping cost, because shipping is one of the worst ways to spend your money. You don't want to waste any money on shipping if you can avoid it. David, did he say I have a bag? He says I have a bag. Okay, David Ma. We're looking for David Ma. Mister, I placed an order but forgot I wanted to add shipping, so I placed a second order for $9 for shipping. No problem. Just looking for David Ma here. Here he is, David Ma. It's a decent round, David. You got the Bolton. How do I see inventory? We just rotate through. Oh, you mean like what's for sale? Go to the YouTube description. So if you go to my description, you will see what's for sale in the description. Live streams description. That's a $35 holographic Top Series 1 Venonat. Surprisingly cheap. Real cheap, actually. 10 Venusaur. Here's a pristine Clefairy. Pristine Sandslash. A PSA 10 Paris First Edition. Okay, now we've got to refresh. Kyle Sexton, slab away payment. Real big one. Thanks, Kyle. Okay, that's been updated. Here's David Ma shipping for my bag and slabs. David Ma. Unpopular opinion, Venonat is cute. See how my brain tried to put those two words together? Penonat. Unpopular opinionat. Is this a giveaway? It is. I'm giving away bad opinions. For you to go, ooh, I don't agree with that. Kobe Joshua Stoll, 2 Paradigm Trigger. What's up, Kobe? Am I saying that right? It used to be real hard to get a 10 with the CGC. Not anymore, thank God. It's still pretty difficult. I think one of the things that has changed, I think people have gotten pickier with which cards they actually send it to CGC. I've been watching for about a month, and I will say congratulations on building what you built here. Enjoy the channel. Definitely different than what others are doing. Well, I'm glad to hear that. What do you think we do well? I'm just curious. I'd love to get feedback. What do you think we do well on this channel, and what do you think I could improve? Kobe, you got stinky ones. I'm sorry, man. Do you recommend I open my Charizard UPC? Yes. All right, cheapest slab to the front. You ready? So cheapest slab in pile number 1, Full Art EVV Max, PSA 10, $29. That's the cheapest card. 66 on that one. Oh yeah, this one's the cheapest. Cheapest card to the front. We got Lanoon. So that's shiny Lanoon. I marked him down to $20. Okay, we got another pile. Cheapest card to the front. So in this one, it's going to be this $20 PSA 9 First Edition Blaine's Gamble from Gym Heroes. So that's just a common uncommon trainer. And it only graded 9. Come on now. So in this case, it's going to be this Duraludon from Shiny Star. Very cool. $32 on that. And in this pile, I feel like community-wise, this is very genuine. I actually don't have any criticisms. Oh, very cool, man. Yeah, I actually think that the community is very real. And maybe part of that is because we talk about real stuff, you know? I feel like I put a lot of my actual self into the channel, a lot of my emotions and thoughts, you know, maybe like stream of consciousness a little bit. And I'm keeping my UPC on my shelf with all my other treasured items and jewelry, never going to open it. Open, open, open. Every day it's going to cry for you. It's going to say, open me, daddy. That doesn't sound right. Your views, says Pokebombs Tommy. I know for some people, the views are a downside. They don't agree with me. Did the $200 Eevee Heroes Jolteon sell? I'm pretty sure it's still here. I think it's still here. We will all have 2 eyelids in the future from mobile phone screens and a hunchback. There's a Moonbryon in all your UPCs. Yeah, dude, there's a Moonbryon in that UPC. They don't have to agree? Yeah, of course not. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. I respect if people do not agree. So we have an order. Is that right? Hold on. Is this Kobe doing another 2 packs? Is that what's happening? Kobe, did you order another 2 packs? Or is this the same order? Wait, I can look it up. I'll look it up in PayPal. I mean, the packs are worthless, and I don't see it being sealed going super crazy high anytime soon. What's up, David? All right, let's see. Okay, he did not order 2 rounds. That's just my email messing up. Andres Ramirez. I like ship my box and slab. I'd like to ship my box and slab is what he's trying to say. Also, let's get 2 25th anniversary Japanese, 1 shiny, and 3 Pokemon Go promo. Okay, so shipping 2 of the 25th anniversaries. Ow. 1 shiny Star V. Good old shiny Star V. You know shiny Star V has a lot of Charizards in it, right? Oh, there goes those dogs. And 3 of the Pokemon Go promos. Where'd those promos go? They're down here. Here they are. All right, 1, 2, and 3. I bet you that's John walking to his car and those dumb dogs are barking at him. All right. I hear pit bulls. Dude, we got the noisiest dogs ever. The neighbors just let them run around in their front yard. Free-range dogs, basically. They, like, stand in the middle of the road so you can't drive down the road. You have to, like, drive really slow so you don't hit them. It's, and then they bark at you, too, and it's like, dude. I protect John from the pit bulls. It's particularly one of those little yip dogs. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, what we got? Articuno, Greedent, and Crobat. Not bad, man. It's a pretty decent pack. Can I have a free one, says Eric? Oh, yeah. Let's get Eric a free one. Speed bumps. I know. I joke about that with my wife, and she always gets offended. She's like, that's not funny. Don't say that. I was like, all right. Guess I won't. Okay, you got a reverse hollow Palkia. Very nice. And Solgaleo. Guess we can't all be crazy. Okay, how about these Pokemon Go packs? Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. All right. That's for Andres Ramirez. He's ready for some shipping. He says, ship my box and slabs. You got your own box? Oh my God, you do. You got real old box. There we go. There we go. We have an old box up there for a Miss Victoria Bishop. Wonder whatever happened to her. It was her and her boyfriend. And they ordered a bunch more cards and they got a hit in that box. And they have not stopped and said hi. Even though they know how the stream works, they have not stopped by and said hi in a long time. Wonder if there's a possibility she like broke up with him. You guys ever think that like a couple comes here and opens cards and then if they break up, they don't want to do it anymore? Yeah, Joseph says they broke up. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. All right, Andres. What's up, Jan Marini Pekleb? What time is it? You can place 1 order, okay? We're at 114 minutes. 1 order, okay? But that's it. We're all done for the day, guys. I thought something happened. Yeah, Victoria Bishop, she had a boyfriend, and they would hang out in the stream, and they'd both be here talking. But then she broke up with Hiker. But they've left a bag, and it's got some good hits in it, and they have not been back in a while. All right, let's check out your address. Ooh, are we shipping this for the first time? Oh, I might have spelled this wrong. Mr. Andres, it looks like I have your address. Let me just compare it to your... Yeah, we got your address. Good. So now we will get you some shipping. Print. No, she got with Hiker. Move this over here. People leave their stuff for over a year. Do you email them before claiming their bags? No, but when you order, I tell people all the time, I say, you know, you got 1 year, don't abandon it. That's true now. I'm not going to stop and email each person. Because like last time I swept through, every single box, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, there's like 1 or 2 or 3 bags. Sometimes I had like $5 of cards, sometimes $20 of cards in it. I'm not going to go email you every single time and then wait and see if you answer. And, you know, it's just, you left your cards here for 12 months. What you're doing is you're saying, here you go as a gift. So at that point, I say, you don't want it. I'm not going to go through all that trouble. I mean, I'd rather go live and open cards for you than do all that work of emailing people. Yeah, my time cost me money. I could be earning money if I went live. So CGC, check returns. Leave that note for John, just to help him out. What do you do with the cards, Pokebra? Yeah, they go right into the Pokebras. And sometimes they go into extremely generous Pokebras. So if you open up a Pokebra and it's got like 3 hyper rares in it for some reason, probably just someone's, you know, like 2-year-old bag, and I said, get rid of this crap. And you get some nice cards out of that. That's all that is. Sell it to us. All right, so let's see what's next. We have an order from Click. Andres, we already did that one. Isau Perez. Hello, 5-star berth. You got it, Mr. Esau. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. 5-star berth. Is Pokebomb Tommy here? He was a minute ago. Mister, check DM real quick. It could be relevant. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Mike's side. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right, let's sneap it up. So I looked into it further, Mike's side. I looked into it further. So I was going through all the reversals, and she was one of the reversals, but it got reversed, meaning that first it got taken out of my account, then it got put back into my account. So she's fine. Some of the other ones, that was not so true. Here we are. Boop. Although it makes you wonder, what did happen to them? Maybe their PayPal got locked up or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe their PayPal got locked up after that reversal. I hear PayPal will lock your account up very fast. All right. Aha. So your bag will have an E in it. Let's go find it. Edson, Eros, something. Eric Holmes, Elton, Eric Mason, Edgar. I feel like people like Mr. I feel like Mr. likes people. Here we are. I found you. Stream because he feels like a pal. I'm a pal. I have more issues with eBay than I ever do with PayPal. Yeah, eBay is crazy too, man. eBay, they will get triggered if you do anything wrong. They get real tough too. eBay is extremely strict. eBay will cut your nose off. They'll be like, no. They're super strict over there. More like, ree! Have UPCs have been on Target website for days? Oh, UPCs have been on Target's website. Francisco Cruz, 2 of the 25th anniversary Japanese packs. You got it. I got featured in one of Mr.'s video shorts. My life is complete. All right, let's sneap it up. Sneap. Yeah, I like the shorts. Those are really cool. Did you know Mike's side edits those? He does a great job. Okay, we got Pikachu. Pikachu, calm down. By the way, so we're coming toward the end of the stream. I gotta say, it's an important week. This is a very important week in the United States. It's called midterm elections. So for those of you who are international, or you're living in the U.S. and you don't understand the divisions of power in the United States, the United States is ran by three groups of government. You got the president, the Senate, and Congress. Okay? And then you got this extra group called, I guess you'd call them the Supreme Justices, the Supreme Court. They're sort of like a fourth body in a way. We've treated them like a fourth body. But these are the three groups: President, Senate, Congress. And these three groups, they have to agree with each other to pass any bills. If they want to change the law, they all have to agree. And right now, all three of them are controlled by the Democrat Party. So the president is Joe Biden. He's a Democrat. The Senate is tied, but during a tie, the vice president gets to cast the final vote. And since she's a Democrat, that means the Democrats own the Senate. And right now in Congress, the Democrats have the majority. So right now, when you've got President, Senate, and Congress, and they're all Democrat, that's called a supermajority. A supermajority is when one team owns all the bodies of power, basically. All the bodies of government. That's called a supermajority. And what it means is they can pass all kinds of laws very easily because they're all on the same team. The midterm elections occur halfway through the presidency's term. So we're in the midterms. This is middle of the term. This is Joe Biden's halfway point. And basically, midterm elections, the American people are allowed to go vote for new senators and new congressmen. And what could happen is these could flip from Democrat to Republican. That's the other political body out here, Democrat to Republican. So this is kind of a big deal because if the Senate becomes Republican controlled or the Congress becomes Republican controlled, President Joe Biden will never pass another piece of a law. Because remember, in order to pass law, all three of these have to agree with each other. The Congress, Senate, and President all have to agree. And so if the Republicans take the Senate or the Congress or both Senate and Congress, they only need one of them. The rest of the Democrats will never pass another law until a new election round. And that's exactly what will happen. Right now, the polls suggest Republicans will win the Congress. And that means that it doesn't matter what laws the Senate writes, it will never, ever be turned into law. It will never be finished because the Congress will fail that vote over and over again. They'll say, nope, we disagree. And this is why the Supreme Court's become a big deal, by the way. So in the United States, the sitting president, which is Joe Biden, he gets to appoint judges to the Supreme Court when they resign or when they die. The Supreme Court sort of passes laws. They rule whether, an issue is constitutional or not. And when they rule, they kind of write laws. And since there's been a lot of gridlock between the president, Senate, and Congress, they never pass any laws these days unless there's a supermajority. The Supreme Court gets looked at to pass laws these days. That's why when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, everyone was like freaking out. They're like, "Oh my God, is President Trump going to get to replace her? She was a Democrat." And so that's why the Democrats want to pack the Supreme Court, which is kind of funny because Joe Biden was talking about, the Republicans want to subvert democracy, but they don't talk about issues like, well, Democrats want 15-year-olds to vote, they want criminals to vote, and they want to pack the Supreme Court, which is where they add more judges. See, the Supreme Court has a set number of judges. Well, the Democrats keep asking to add more judges. Who do you think they're going to add? They're going to add Democrats. So yeah, it's a pretty serious issue. And these midterm elections will likely lead, this is my guess, I'm going to guess the economy goes up at the end of the elections. You're going to see a slight rise in the stock market. And the reason for this When the Republicans take Congress, I'm guessing they will, the stock market will go up because there'll be no more uncertainty. Isn't that interesting? The stock market is watching, and they're saying, we don't want any new laws because that's confusing and dangerous for us. We don't want any change. When there's no change, the market is predictable. And so, ironically, when this is all locked up, nobody's passing any laws, the stock market rises because it's a very safe environment. So there you go. There needs to be a term limit on those seats like the presidency. There can be all kinds of stuff. I don't care as long as both sides agree to the rules. So I'm open-minded to any change to the Supreme Court, but the Republicans and the Democrats have to agree to the change of rules. It's super ethereal. All right, Francisco, let's get this in your bag. I had a lot of fun today, guys. Yes, we vote on Tuesday. It's a very big time in our country. It's about as big as the voting for the president himself, because the outcome of the midterm will decide if Joe Biden can pass any more laws. Most likely, after the midterm, he will not be able to pass any more laws of the president. The only thing he'll be able to do, talk, so he can influence perception. He can pass executive orders, but those aren't really law. And if somebody on the Supreme Court dies, he can pick the next justice. So let's say a Republican dies of a heart attack in the Supreme Court, he can replace him with the Democrat. That's a big deal. All right. There's a little short lesson on how politics work in America. It's just kind of like the mechanisms of it. Republicans and Democrats are for boomers. Yeah, I agree. Well, those are the people who have been alive the longest and they've seen the country the longest, so maybe they should be running it. All right, guys, I'm all done for the daytime stream. I had a lot of fun. I'll see you tonight. And Tuesday is a big day, so I didn't mention any politics at the end of the stream, but it's a big day tomorrow. I want a trans president. I want the first black trans wolf president. See you later.